Hi, I'm Lisa Lish. I'm here today to talk about what is a dream job? Is it even a real thing? Some people say it's kind of like, the unicorn of career development, that it's just a myth, that it's like leftover bacon. It just doesn't happen. So, we are going to talk about what it is. Is it a real thing? And if it's a real thing, what does it look like? What are some of the characteristics? And how do you get into a dream job? So let's get started. I'm going to be going through today what is it real? What makes a dream job a dream job? Because I'm going to say it is real, and what it is not. And I may bust some myths and misconceptions there, and how to find your dream job or even create your dream job. And so let's dig in. And what makes me qualified to talk about this? Well, I've been doing career development coaching for over 20 years in a variety of different industries and with people all over the globe. And I've worked in talent management and human resources and independently as a consultant and executive coach. And I've helped people move through their careers in ways that are interesting to them and that help them achieve their career goals. I've seen what works, I've seen what doesn't work, and I've been, paying attention to how the workplace is evolving. And so I'm here to share that with you today. What I do is I work with people and really spending time reflecting on their careers, what they want in their careers, and then making plans around how to achieve that. And I help people execute those plans when I'm working with them one on one. So let's talk about is it real? Is it a real thing? Yes, a dream job is a real thing. I've seen people be very happy in their jobs, challenged, satisfied, feel like they are engaged and reaching their potential using skills that they want to use. And so I'd say yes, that a dream job is a real thing. It is not stress free and problem free. In fact, the research shows, and what I've observed in working with my clients is that a lot of times the challenges that help make a job interesting and satisfying for the individual. And so we don't want to avoid stress. I think the right kind of stress is very important, and making sure that it is a manageable amount for a person. The number one criteria I'm seeing for a dream job is having engaging work, the kind of work that puts you into a flow state where you can dig into your work and really lose track of time because it just captures your attention so much. That's one of the elements of a dream job, is when you can get into that deep state of creativity or analysis that is interesting to you, or even you find yourself in activities where you are working with others and collaborating and doing something that's interesting to you in that way. But that flow state is so important. Another criteria for what makes a dream job is being able to make a difference. And I'm seeing this more and more, especially since the global pandemic in 2020, where people really want to engage in helping others or making a difference with the environment or in their communities, or a significant difference in the company or the not-for-profit or the agency that they work for. Being able to have that impact is so important because that helps us have more personal satisfaction over what we're doing. And so when we're doing work that really aligns with our values, and we know that we are having an impact and making a difference around those values, that really helps people to be satisfied and have meaning in their work. And that's part of having a dream job. Having a job where you can develop your skills and learn new things. That's one of the things that people really like about jobs that they're satisfied in. So developing new skills, discovering new skills, learning something new, it gives you that sense of achievement and success that we like to get from our work. I recommend that my clients try to learn one new skill a month. It might be a micro skill that's part of a bigger skill, taking an online course, attending a webinar, learning a new technology, reading about a new technology, or actually how you can work with a new technology technology. It really helps us to grow and feel engaged and know that we're developing, but it will also help keep you competitive in your job market. So, and that helps people to feel better about their careers. So, skill development is very important, and try to build some skill development regularly into your current job, and that'll help make it a little bit more of a dream job. And then building supportive relationships. This is one of the real perks of having a job or having the work that you do, is being able to build supportive relationships, and that's become more challenging since we're working more remotely since the pandemic. So we have to do a little bit more work and be proactive about building those relationships. I recommend to my clients, invite someone to coffee, invite someone to lunch or breakfast and or happy hour, and get to know people, let people get to know you. What do people enjoy working on? Ask them, talk to them about it. What do they like to do when they're not at work? What are their hobbies? What are their interests? Do they have families? Like I say, this one takes some personal investment of time and energy, but it's well worth it, because when you build positive and supportive relationships at work, it gives you more opportunities to collaborate, support each other, have others support you. You get to know people and whether or not you have some things in common, so that you can spend more time with like-minded individuals. It really is one of the perks of a job, is being able to build relationships that maybe will even go beyond that job, and get to know people and let people get to know you. 5, eliminating major negatives. This is usually a dream job does not have a lot of major negatives. What is a major negative? A terrible commute, the need to travel more than you want to, unfair pay practices, a toxic environment that includes harassment or other aspects of a toxic environment, like negativism. Job insecurity can be another major negative. If you're working in an industry or at a company where stability and job security are vulnerable, it may be time to look for something else. 3 steps to finding your dream job, or making your job a little bit more of a dream job. Number 1, get clear on what you're looking for. What really is important to you? What are your values and what are your experiences that you would really like to experience as part of your job? And number 2, the look at your current role and see what changes can be made. For example, if you have major negatives as part of your job right now, is it something that can be changed? Can you go from having a long commute, for example, to maybe working remotely once or twice a week? That's an example of being able to take a major negative and maybe diminish it or eliminate it, so that your job is a little bit more of a dream job. Number 3, take small, safe steps to start with. If you're interested in making some changes in your job, for example, starting some skill development or eliminating a major negative, take small, safe steps at first. Thank you so much for listening today. I'm very interested in your comments and questions. I hope you'll share them below. And feel free to email me with any comments or questions that you have. I have additional webinars coming up. I have one scheduled for next week on the 17th, and we're going to talk specifically about what would be a next step in your career path. And then on the 24th, I'll be talking about specific steps you can take to help you find your dream job. This isn't for everybody, but I did want to let people know that I just released this week an offer for a new career development report with a coaching session. And I will drop the link to this offer in the show notes in case you would like information on that. That is all I have today. This is Lisa Lish. If this has been helpful, I hope you will like this video and subscribe to my channel.